Hi everyone, my name is Kelly. This week we're preparing for a zombie onslaught, packing our bags for a Switch vacation, and winding back to the beautiful world of Limbo. Here is the TLDR. This week, Activision announced their mystery box and biggest launch offering for zombies to date. The mystery box will include the game, Black Ops Pass, and merchandise. And from day one, players of the new Black Ops 4 will be able to access 3 zombie maps. 9, Voyage of Despair, and Blood of the Dead will be available from launch with a cast of new characters, new adventures, and a new enemy. Black Ops 4 will also introduce a brand new mode. Zombie Rush streamlines the experience with new challenges for more experienced players, whilst creating a new tempo of gameplay for any newcomers. Check out the trailers of Black Ops 4 Zombies and Mystery Box in the description below. A new live-action, fan-made Uncharted film took the internet by storm this week. Starring Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake, the short film gives fans a rollercoaster 15 minutes of what it would be like to see our favourite captain take on the role of Naughty Dog's intrepid explorer. Made by Canadian filmmaker, producer and screenwriter Alan Unger, the feature has definitely left us wanting more. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you head over to Alan's YouTube channel via the link in the description. Hello Games have revealed their first trailer for No Man's Sky and its new update. The update is a huge multiplayer-focused update called Next and will enable small groups to team up for exploration, space combat, building and more. All this will be playable in first or third person mode and brings a huge update, a new terrain generation system which improves the appearance of the planets you explore, and from the trailer it looks like the graphics, lighting and overall aesthetic of the game are getting a shiny overhaul. We've got the full trailer in the description down below, so make sure you let us know your thoughts. Ahead of the release of Battle of Azeroth, World of Warcraft have updated how you pay to play. It used to be that to play the hugely popular MMO, you would pay repeatedly for the game, subscription, and then expansions. Although in recent years, Blizzard have adopted the Battle Chest approach, where the base package came with a fee separate from subscription, it seems now that Blizzard have done away with any complications, making it easier to join the Alliance, or the Horde. Going forward, all players will need to pay is the subscription, and this will give them access to all content in the game, bar the latest expansion, which isn't required for new players, and will take a while to get given the amount that is now available in Azeroth. After a few weeks of PTR, Wrecking Ball the Rodent is now ready to go live. Being announced a few weeks ago and quickly entering public testing, Overwatch's latest hero is now ready for action. The hamster Tinkerer has a wonderful backstory that ties in with Winston, but we can't wait to put him and his robotic sphere through their paces alongside our other favourite heroes. As the 28th hero in the game, Wrecking Ball brings another tank to Overwatch's ever-growing roster. With the announcement of the Mystery Box Edition and new Zombies maps in Black Ops 4, we got thinking about our favourite Zombies maps. Here is our top 5, and as a disclaimer, I'm about to butcher these pronunciations. Number 5 is Nacht der Untoten, World at War. This map is where it all began, bringing us zombies in its purest form, with no real story and bare mechanics of the gameplay we know today. This map left the Call of Duty fanbase wanting more from this new and terrifying game mode and still holds a place in our hearts. Number 4 is Der Eisendrache, Black Ops 3. This offers a unique map and utilising some of the best features from the older maps. We found this map to have lots of replayability due to every playthrough being different. Treyarch really put what they learned into practice here and gave us an unforgettable zombie experience with some incredible and beautiful overpowered weapons. Number 3 is Ascension from Black Ops. This one makes our top 5 because it showed that Treyarch weren't afraid to try something a little different. It not only brought a much larger map than previous installments, but offered something for everyone in the abandoned Soviet Cosmodrome. Also, it had space monkeys. Number 2 is Spaceland from Infinite Warfare. The retro 80s spin that came with the Zombies map gave us hours of entertainment and is definitely worthy of the slot in our favourite maps. Playing as one of the aspiring actors in Zombie Spaceland, with the dulcet tones of David Hasselhoff as the park DJ, accompanied by a rocking 80s soundtrack, was a nice twist to the previous feel for zombie modes. And number 1 is Mob of the Dead from Black Ops 2. The noir gangster feel that comes with this map is an instant hit with fans. From the return of the Tommy gun to the hidden Johnny Cash song, the Alcatraz setting played perfect host to intense, claustrophobic action. This was the first map you could finish by completing the Pop Goes the Weasel Easter egg, and, in our opinion, it was well worth doing. So, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let us know your favourite zombie maps in the comments. Stealth survival game The Persistent comes to PlayStation VR this week. You play security officer Zimri Ida set aboard the ship The Persistence. You find that your crew members are now mutants and your ship is stranded in space. It will take all your wits and skills to survive as you try to prevent the ship from being pulled into the gravity of a collapsing star. However, the persistent comes with a nice twist to help you out. Each time you die, you'll play as a fresh clone, and with each new life, you have the opportunity to resequence your DNA and create more powerful clones, upping your chance of survival. There's also a fun and innovative addition to gameplay where your friend can play through mobile or tablet, hacking into the ship's engineering system, either providing assistance or spawning more enemies for you to fight. We're really looking forward to this one. Guide your caravan across a broken world in the epic Viking RPG, the Banner Saga. The sun has stopped in the sky, the gods are dead, and you must make sure your clans make it through alive. Bold leadership decisions, wise use of resources, and skillful battle tactics are vital as you engage in strategic combat while contemplating the consequences. Victory or defeat, and even the permanent loss of a character will depend on your choices. The bonus edition will include Banner Saga 1, 2 and 3, as well as a best of soundtrack, a mini art book, collectible poster, an in-game item, the Horn of Lichbane. Pack your bags and jet set off to Kauai Island and go vacation for the Nintendo Switch. The Paradite Resource offers activities for up to 50 players in co-op and competitive modes, with all sorts of ways to explore the island. From horseback to buggies, snowmobiles to inline skates, you can play with your family and friends and discover every corner of the island together. Customise your character, costumes, vehicles and pets, as well as your own island villa as you earn rewards and play. There are daily challenges and reward drops, and this is surely one to keep the whole family entertained. This week in 2010, Playdead introduced us to Limbo, the breakout indie title of the year. Limbo was initially available to download through the Microsoft Store and was an instant hit. Praised for its puzzle design and the easy use of controls, the elegant simplicity for the gameplay, combined with the unusual and striking art style, led to high scores among gamers and critics alike. Limbo's monochrome colouring, coupled with a grainy filter and focusing techniques, gave the game a visual style very similar to watching the game through an old-fashioned projector, creating a beautiful and yet unsettling environment in a dreamlike landscape. You play as a nameless boy who awakens in the middle of a forest on the edge of hell. You must search for your missing sister as you play in a 2D platform style to move, climb, push and pull your way through levels, all while avoiding monsters, other humans and hidden traps. Battling through the forest, the game will eventually give way to a city landscape, a crumbling environment with mechanical puzzles for you to solve. Several times throughout the game, you'll see a female character who you are unable to reach, and you must persevere on your quest to save your sister. Limbo was later released on both PlayStation and PC, and if you haven't played it yet, we highly recommend this hauntingly beautiful game. Thanks for joining us for this week's TLDR. We'll be back same time, same place next week, probably a different presenter. The summer sale continues at Game with further reductions and new lines added. Pick up the latest games, accessories or merchandise in-store and online.